Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Welcome in. I don't know if I'll just open, close. I don't know what I'm doing today yet. So, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely start to your Friday. We're going to start a little early here today. Let's log in to the chat room. All right. Turn this down. Let me make sure I have the volume on the phone turned up. Turn up, turn up, turn up. Okay, let's see. See if we can turn. Let's see, where is the volume at? That way you can all hear me and the ringtone is all the way off. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Today we are going to be doing a full self-care stream. That's why I started early this morning so we can get busy. Just because the other day you guys saw me, I was so excited. Maybe you saw me, maybe you didn't. On stream, tried fresh cherries for the first time. And I was so excited. They were delicious. And then all of a sudden things went really wrong. I don't know if I'm allergic to cherries, but I definitely got a wicked migraine and was violently ill. I'm talking super, super sick at both ends, just horrible reaction. So I am working through some health issues, and cherries are definitely on my no-no list. And because I had an extreme flare-up and extreme reaction, I'm going to be doing some detoxing because my lymph nodes are so swollen. My stomach digestion is absolutely awful. I had rashes and bumps and I have a lot of just nasty things going on from that reaction. So I'm going to be sharing today how I come out of those reactions, because normally those reactions would put me on bed rest. I would be chronically ill and in bed and puking for weeks after that. So I'm learning to rebound a lot quickly when those types of things happen in my life. So I just figured I'd throw the camera on me and show you guys how I come back from such a adverse reaction like that so quickly. Hey Abdo, what's up? How are you? So that's what's on the menu today. I'm going to be doing a full 1 hour meditation. So I will not be responding to comments or questions until the very end of this session. Then when I go in the kitchen and do juicing and I do the bentonite clay mask today, that is when I will be taking questions and chatting with you guys. So if you want to go ahead and get yourself in a comfortable position, a comfy space, grab some water. If you like to incense, sage, candles, grab your stuff, get ready, and we'll get seated and prepared for the meditation. Good. I had an adverse reaction. I'm glad you're doing well, Abdo. I had an adverse reaction to some cherries the other day on the live stream that I recently did and got really ill. So I'm trying to take care of myself and come back from that. So I'm just showing some of the things that I'm doing today to take care of myself and how to come back from violently puking and being sick and having convulsions and like seizures, and it was really scary and really bad. So gotta heal from that. So we're gonna be showing the people how I do that. Happy Friday, and I hope you have a good weekend. And yeah, let's get into the meditation part of the session. If you want to light some sage, grab some herbs, like I said, light a candle, burn some incense or some herbs in a fireproof safe bowl. Make sure you're doing it in a fireproof safe bowl, you know. I'm gonna light a little bit more sage, so let me run and grab my sage very quickly. Yes, I'm doing a full self-care stream today. Full self-care. So I am going to be getting a little bit vulnerable today and sharing with you guys my stomach, because I am going to be putting the bentonite clay mask on my stomach because that's where the issues are happening. And then I'm not sure if I'm also going to put mud on my face and also my armpits. Like, maybe, why not? Why not just like completely get muddy and like take care of ourselves, right? Yeah, chakra time. Do you do these chakra appointments, Abdo, or do you just watch these? I never really know if people are participating in these or if they just watch them. I'm not really sure. What are y'all doing out there? Alright, so if you see it getting smoky up in her, it's alright. This is the good kind of smoke. Oh, it smells so good. Yes, into the solar plexus, please. Like, we need you. I think I'm gonna try it. Right on. Okay, cool. I'm excited to see if anything shifts for you, if you feel anything, if you see anything. If your third eye starts to open. Alright, so get yourself into a comfortable position. You can be on the floor, you can be on a couch, in a chair, on your bed. Just make sure that if you do get up during this process to say go to the bathroom or get a drink, that you be careful, because we are moving energy from your toes to your feet. We are connecting you back with the Earth's Schumann resonance. Okay, as gravity keeps us here, but we can still become disconnected with our energy. And that's when we can start to think in our mind. It feels like we're running on a hamster wheel. We're just having thought after thought after thought. And that means we're disconnected from source energy. So even though we're still alive, we can become disconnected from the earth, even though we're still standing on it. So it's an energetic thing. Our bodies are energy. If we weren't, our heart would not beat, because it is electricity. So get seated, get comfortable, grab yourself some water, and we will begin by merging with our highest self. That is our oversoul. That is our intuition that saves us when we are, in danger. Also our ego, which protects us. They can sometimes clash. So that's what we're going to be merging with, is our higher self with source energy. And then if you want to call in any ancestors, spirit guides, angels, your ascension team, whoever, whatever you call your guides, go ahead and invite them in, and then we'll begin. So you can repeat these words after me, or you can just say them in your mind silently. You'll get it as we go along, Abdo. You can just follow along. So if you get distracted really easy, you can close your eyes and just listen to the words. And that way, if you start to see colors within your body, or you start to see scenarios or images or like past experiences, I just invite you to go into that and not judge it, but just simply be an observer. It's like if you close your eyes and there's just like a movie screen playing, that can happen. Or some people just see colors like smoke in their body. They'll see the colors. That's what we're trying to work with. So if you want to close your eyes, that can sometimes help. And if it's completely black and you don't see anything when we're doing this work internally, it just can mean that your third eye is blocked. It's completely normal. This can be a process of opening up and balancing the chakras. So as we go along, you'll probably understand. So here we go. Take 3 deep breaths. So breathe in at your own pace here. And exhale at your own pace. Breathe in. Exhale when you're ready. And one more full deep breath in. And exhale fully and completely. I ask for my highest self, for my I am presence to be merged with my physical body now on all planes of existence, in past, present, and future timelines. Breathe it in. And exhale when you're ready. I ask to be connected fully and completely with Source Divine Energy. I call in my ancestors, my ascension team, which consists of teachers, healers, masters, doctors. Come to the space now. Be with us now. Protect the space. Seal the space. Breathe that in and exhale. I call in my ancestors who are working on my highest of my highest of my highest behalf. I welcome you into the space now. Protect the space. Cleanse the space. Only that which is in resonance of the highest good may be surrounded us now. Now breathe in your protection. Breathe in. You may begin to feel that the space got closed off, that things got calm, that things settled, that things got quiet. Maybe it felt a little eerie. Maybe it felt a little strange. That's perfectly okay. This is your protection. This is your ascension team. This is your guides having your back. So once you feel like the space has been enclosed, once the circle has been protected, you can begin to see golden white light, golden honey. See this liquid energy coming down from the ceiling, closing off the walls, closing off any cracks, any exits, any openings, any door frames, any windows, any possible entrance or exit to you. See it being fully closed off in this liquid golden honey now. See it nourishing and dripping down the walls, down the ceiling, down the floor, down, 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 surrounding the space, protecting the space, and closing the space. Alrighty, and we will begin. You're going to start with your left foot. So your left hand is going to be placed on the top of your left foot. Your right hand is going to go on the bottom of your left foot. Now, if you cannot sit in this position, it's okay to be like this, or just get in any other position that is comfortable for you, where both hands can be cupping or clasping your foot. If you cannot get into this position, just imagine, try to do it as best as you can. You don't want pain or tightening in the knees or in the hips, so just make sure that this is safe for you. Do what works for you. Okay, and breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And invite in this liquid golden energy, source energy, divine energy, into the toes, into the foot. And it's okay if you begin to feel it creaking or like cracking. It's okay if you feel warmth. It's all just energy starting to swirl, starting to release, starting to build. So just invite this liquid golden source energy up into the toes, into the bones, into the cells, into the blood. Send it up into the heel of the foot. See it traveling around the veins. It's okay if it feels a little shaky. And just see this energy dancing, glowing, pulsating, radiating, getting bigger and bigger, not only on the inside of your foot, but radiating outside too. Keep breathing. Okay, we're gonna move on up to the ankle. So that left hand now slides onto that left ankle, and your right hand's going to crisscross over onto your left knee. And the reason why we are crisscrossing is because our energy, our DNA helix, naturally crisscrosses internally in our body. And that is the reason why if we become too parallel, too one-minded, our energy will literally run parallel. It will run straight. And that is not how our DNA is formed. Our DNA is formed in a helix. And so that is why we need to cross over our energies daily. If we're not crossing our energies over, we get in a very one-way thinking, and we start to harm other people with our ego by living that way. So this is rebalancing the soul, our connection with our internal cells. So left hand, left ankle, right hand, right knee. Breathe in and align here. Sit up as straight as possible. Exhale. And we're just moving energy up into the feet, all the way up into the hips until we get to the chakras. So breathe in, keep on connecting energy. See it traveling from source, down from the earth into your foot, building strong columns, strong foundations now, all the way up, up, up into the ankle. See this golden liquid energy now traveling up the ankle, traveling up the shin, swirling and dancing all the way around the knee. And now you might be able to feel this or see this, or maybe you don't. That's okay. Just notice what's going on in there. What do you feel? Is it buzzing? Is it tingling? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is there circulation? What is going on in your body? This is how we learn to listen to the messages that our body is sending, because sometimes we can just go on autopilot and ignore the messages our body is sending because, we have to get through our day. So that's what this work is for, is just tuning back into what are the messages that our body is saying right now. What's in there? What's it trying to say to us? Breathe it in. And I'm feeling a ton of tingling all the way up my toes, up the core of my foot, up into my calf, all the way into the knee. It's just pulsing. Keep on letting it travel, let it dance, let it pulse, let it cleanse and purify and burn off anything that you may have stepped in, anything that you may have taken on from others, any kinds of attachments that no longer serve. Burn them off, let them drift away. All right, I'm feeling lots of tingles, so we'll move on up to the hips. Front of the hips now, you can have your hands placed down, face down, or thumbs up. Up to you. We're just hands on the sides of the hips. Breathe in and align. And this is the last pose before we move on over to the right side of the body. So your hands might begin to be accumulating a little bit of heat. That's great. It means you're pulling energy, you're moving your circulation, you're moving your blood. So if you can't see energy or you don't believe in energy, and you're starting to feel warmth come to your extremities, you know you're moving energy, you know you're moving blood, you know your circulation is moving. So those are all physical signs of energy if you can't see it with your eyes. Where are we? We're on the hips. Okay, keep breathing in here. And now I invite this golden energy that we've been pulling from the left foot up into the ankle, into the knee, all the way. Now build it up the quad, up the hamstring, build, build, build. See this golden light all the way into the hips. And see it swirling and dancing and cleansing any darkness, illuminating any darkness, brightening up this space. If the hips are tight, the hips can usually indicate a few things. One is we're wanting to go one direction in life. And the other is another part of us may be scared or feel like we're not ready, or like we're not enough. There can be some self-sabotage. And so if the hips are misaligned, if the hips are tight, I invite you to explore the areas where this could be happening. Where are some areas where you could use some more love, some more kindness, some more grace? So breathe into the hips here and exhale. My hips are very tight. I've been starting some new projects and I just don't have 100% confidence in the new areas that I'm exploring. So they're a little tight. There's some tension here. There's definitely some darkness going on in here for me. Just breathe into it. See this golden energy and just brighten up the space. I like to see a little fire burning in there and just illuminating the space, burning off anything that doesn't belong, any hooks that may be in me. All right, and let's move on to the next side of the body. Left hand is now going to be placed on the right foot, the bottom of your right foot. Left hand, bottom of the right, and right hand, top of the right foot. Now you can cup or you can clasp, interlace your fingers here. And breathe in, sit up straight and align. Exhale at your own pace, fully and completely. And the reason we're deep breathing while we're seeing this energy come in is because the fuller we can expand our organs, the more oxygen we get into our organs, the deeper we are cleansing. This is real, this is physical. So if you think this is not real, physically there are results. Breathe in, keep breathing in, and see now, invite this energy into the right side of the foot. So we just did the left side. I can still feel my left side tingling. So breathe the energy in, see it entering the toes, the heel of the foot, the core of the foot, nourishing the foot. See your foot drinking up this liquid golden energy. Breathe it in. Exhale. Any darkness, any tension, any injuries, anything that's keeping you stuck, anything that you may have stepped in, burn it off with this energy now. Back to source. Great work. I can feel the tingling. I can feel things starting to shift, starting to move already. You're doing great. If you need to get a drink because things are getting hot, if you're starting to sweat, that's completely fine. I know things are starting to pick up for me a little bit as when I get closer and closer to the chakras after I've had some issues. They be hot. They get a little hot. I'm going to get a drink really quick. Keep on burning off the energy that no longer serves. Excuse me. And once you see or feel the pulsing, the dancing, the glow, the warmth, the tingling, this is all energy being manipulated to your highest good. So no need to fear. This is not spirits touching you. This is not, anything weird happening. This is you moving your chi, moving your energy, moving your breath, your cells. This is you. So claim it. Claim the power and the responsibility. One more deep breath at your own pace, and we'll move on up to the ankle and the knee. Now your right hand's going to slide on up to that ankle, the right ankle, and your left hand is going to be placed on, the right knee. Breathe in and align. And exhale at your own pace. Now begin to invite energy in from the foot to the ankle. Build it all the way up the shin. Build, build, build. like you're building golden shin pads. Abdo, this will be perfect for you. Build them golden shin pads up, 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 all the way to your knees. Nothing can penetrate. See this liquid energy being solid, being strong, being powerful, cleansing, purifying, being gold. Let the knees, joints, ligaments, tendons, cells, skin drink up this golden liquid energy. Feel it burning off anything that no longer serves. Doing great. Up, 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 all the way. Okay, we'll move on up into the hips, back of the hips. Place your hands on the back of your hips now. And breathe in. Last pose before we hit the chakras. Exhale. And make sure your shoulders are back and straight and back. Roll them back if you don't have any previous injuries. Stick that beautiful heart chakra out. You know, we're not pumping our chest out. We're just elongating and elevating, expanding the heart chakra. So hands on your hips. Keep breathing in with that expansion. Breathe into the expansion of your chest, your heart. Breathe it out if it feels scary. It's okay. Just clearing some shyness out of the area. That's how you want to imagine it. That's perfect. Some tightness, some stuckness. Just we can get in our own way of being sometimes. Just free that up a little bit. Expand it. Stretch it out. Try something new. See what we can shift. And invite in the energy now. You should, maybe you feel it, maybe you don't. I feel it all the way from my toes, tingling up into my ankles, into the calves, into the knees, all the way up the hammies, into the hips, all the way into the back of the hips. Feel this energy now pouring into your hands. I can even hear it like creaking down my throat, in my ears. And okay, great work. Let's move on to the chakras. All right. Chakra time. Now that was to connect the energy from, it's called the Schumann resonance. That's the frequency that the earth resonates, vibes at. Each individual emotion has frequencies, and they can disconnect us from a balanced, harmonious frequency. And so each organ is responsible for different what am I saying here? Each organ is responsible for different jobs and different roles that it plays, and therefore different energies. And that's also where the emotions come from. And so if there's a pathway that's just really blocked or being overused or abused, you can start to see that in your physical reality. So let's get started with the chakras. Now that we are aligned from our feet, our knees, our hips, we are connected halfway to the earth. So now we're going to connect. This is your central spinal column is your pillar, your column of light. So that is where divine light pours in. That is where literally the sun comes in and our body absorbs the sun. Our cells drink it up and photosynthesis happens. We grow. We can digest food. We take in vitamin D. So taking in light source in our physical body, even though it's dark in there, is an actual literal thing. So that's just a little bit of more like physical explanations of the etheric work that we're doing here that you may not always be able to see. So left hand is going to be placed on your root chakra. Your root chakra is where your tailbone is. So because we can't get around, we know we're not going to go from behind, we are going to be placing a hand. We're doing a hand placement. So we're not getting freaky. We're not getting weird here. We're literally doing a hand placement. Now, if you have any kind of abuse or trauma in this area, you can hover your hand a few inches, a few feet out in front of the space, and you will still get the energy. You will still get this work, okay? It is your intention that is powerful, okay? So, left hand, root chakra. Now for men, this is going to be your gonads. This is going to be your genitals. Ladies, this is going to be your womb, okay? So, joke as much as you want, but these areas hold a ton of trauma, stress, tension, past experiences, because we learn from experiences. So we really learn from this area. So I just invite you to explore this area with a little bit of grace, because it can be dark, it can be really hot and fiery. So just a little tip. So left hand on your left hand on your root chakra. Okay. Right hand, can you see me? Yes, you can. Okay. And then your right hand's going to go right above it on the sacral chakra. So we're just going to go all the way up the body, making hand placements. And this is to connect the circuits. We're connecting the circuits. Everywhere where we bend is an energy circuit, and we can lose energy or accumulate inflammation. And so we are just reconnecting. And so one hand will always be placed on top to keep the energy from just escaping right up out of what we're trying to do. So I have that hair on my face. Alrighty, left hand root chakra, right hand right above that. So your right hand is below the belly button. And breathe in and align here. And now I invite you to begin to see the color red. And if you can't see the color red, try to envision it. Just try to invite it into your space. Try to see it. If you can't see it, try to imagine. If you can't imagine it, just listen. Don't judge yourself. Don't obsess. Don't beat yourself up for not being able to see. There are reasons for these things. Divine timing will happen. Just sit back and listen and just see what happens if that is the case for you. So breathe in here. Breathe in deeply. And with your mind's eye, drop down into the tailbone. Drop down from the forehead, down into the throat, past the heart chakra, down into the stomach, into the root. Begin to see what's in there. Explore. Just feel with your mind. What the heck is in here? What is this space? Maybe you've never done this before. And notice, for me personally, this space is saying, girl, you can use some love. It's been a while. This space can feel a little empty. Maybe it's calling for a little love. Maybe it's like, whoa, we've been abused. Take a break. Just feel, what is the root chakra? What is this space saying to you? And if it's not saying anything, if you're not feeling anything, if you can't get intuitive with it, if you're just not in resonance with it, then just breathe in the color red and just start to brighten it up, make it glow, make it bright. Absorb the color red, see this color nourishing, dancing, flickering, glowing. Just brighten up the space and just make it glow and be as big as you possibly can. So just make it grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Breathe in this energy. And now the root chakra is our physical connection for feeling rooted in our community, for feeling rooted in our family, for feeling rooted in our careers. So if we do not feel rooted in our lives in any of these aspects, whether it be play, work, relationships. If you start to feel pain climbing up your arm, stop. Stop and shake that out. Don't let that energy come right back into your body. Because we are pulling energy, for some reason, I don't know why, it just tried to come right back into my arms. Here's a good method to stop that. When you're taking on negative energy, whether it be your own energy harming you or somebody else's, and crossing your arms, when people cross their arms, it crosses their heart chakra. It's a literal X. It's a literal block for their energy centers. Whether you'll see some people cross over their solar plexus and you'll see some people will cross over their heart. It's just where their energy centers, where they take on energy from. So if that ever happens to you, rub your hands, and you'll always see massage therapists do this. And sometimes people will say, oh, my hands are cold. It's not always because their hands are cold. It can be. Rub your hands together as fast as you can until there's a fire going in there, until there's hot, until there's heat. Because when you experience negativity, we clench and we retract our energy. Our blood circulation literally comes back to our heart. We lose circulation in our extremities. We get cold, we get numb because our energy is now contracted. It's not expanding and free, it's sucked right in. Take your hands until there's a fire, until they're so hot that you cannot take it, and do it as fast as you can. If you have an injury, be careful. Don't do this if you have an injury. And shake it, throw it away from you. It's not going to hit anyone, it's not going to harm anyone. The earth is going to what's the word I'm looking for? Reabsorb and transmute that into a sustainable resource that can be used. So you don't have to worry about it hurting anybody. So you'll see massage therapists before they touch anyone, they will clear their energy from anything they've taken on from others before they put their hands on another being. So that can be a little helpful tip. Or if that starts happening to you, we're like, oh, I got this pain and it's climbing up into my shoulder, up into my neck. Pretty soon it can take over your whole body and you could be sick, or it can create a migraine. Don't do that to yourself. If you feel it, stop it. All right, so let's get back into it. So it shows me I have some serious work to do on my root chakra, which your root chakra is also for feeling financially stable, for feeling rooted in your community, rooted in your life. And right now I just transitioned into the art and spiritual world, and I'm new to my community, so we're completely unrooted out here. So I am not balancing your chakras. I am teaching you to do this work yourself. I am just showing you how I do it as well. I am just a guide to this process. So if you're not having some of these things happen or go on, it's completely fine. Each one of our journeys is unique. So now that I've talked for absolutely ever, next hand placement will be the sacral. So left hand goes right below the belly button. You can put your thumb in the belly button as an anchor and then just drop your hand right down. Right hand's going to go on the solar plexus. That is where your rib cage meets. And breathe in. And invite in the color orange. The sacral chakra is the color orange. And it is the center for sexuality and creativity. So just feel around this space, feel below the belly button. Does it feel hard? Does it feel warm? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it tense? Is it tight? Is it bubbling? What does this space feel like? Feel around with your mind. Notice if you see anything. Do you see situations, scenarios, or is it simply just a space? I'm seeing bright orange, the entire room is lit up with orange. Probably because I'm doing a ton of creativity. I've been creative AF. So it makes sense that this center is a lot more open and a lot more free for me. So notice if it's like that for you. Notice, do you see big, bright orange, or is it dark? If it's dark, ask yourself questions. Have I been confident and loving in my sexuality? Have I been confident and loving in my creativity? Or have I been blocked? Or has there been abuse in any of these areas? Just burn it off with this orange energy now, like an alchemical fire cleansing off the sacral chakra. This is also the chakra that houses your sexual organs. So just breathe some balance around them. Breathe in, Breathe in orange and see it getting brighter and brighter, glowing, dancing and emanating, radiating, nourishing the body, and cleansing and purifying anything that doesn't belong, anything that no longer serves your highest self. Any lessons that have been learned that are now ready to turn into blessings. Breathe it in. You can see any scenarios, past relationships, anything that may be clinging or hanging out in this area that no longer serves you, that may be taking up your energetic space. Cleanse it off now, burn it in this fire, and don't worry about burning people on fire. We're imagining the energy of them within our bodies being burned off. So do not have guilt about, well, I don't want to, burn people in real life. That is not going to happen. That is an excuse to not do the work. So notice if you are feeling any of those feelings. Notice if you are wanting to hold on to your pain, if you're wanting to cling on to your pain. Breathe in. Keep sending orange light to that bottom hand. And see the sunshine just cleansing, burning off the space. All right, great work. Move on up to the solar plexus. Left hand, solar plexus, right between the ribs. Right hand, heart chakra. Ooh, we're definitely cracking energy because my neck and everything is getting looser the more higher up we get. So breathe in, sit up as tall as you can, expand your lungs. Exhale at your own pace. I already feel things shifting. This is my toughest chakra. This solar plexus chakra is the color yellow. It is the center for digestion. And not only does it digest physical food, but it also is responsible for digesting thoughts, actions, deeds, and perceptions, judgments. All of that mind chatter has to be digested. And guess what? It goes right in the stomach. So when it finally drops off the hamster wheel, the energy has to go somewhere. It goes right into your tummy to be absorbed, to be mulled over, and then to be exited out of the body. So energy is everything is energy. So when you go to the bathroom, toxic energy, toxins, not only is it food, it's energy. So breathe in and invite in the color yellow and make this color yellow. Make it big, make it bright, make it bold, make it beautiful. See it glimmering, dancing, shining, glowing, penetrating, nourishing. Did I say cleansing? Cleansing. And breathe in this strength, this alchemy, this transformation, these shifts. And the solar plexus is your center for willpower, for saying, I do, for saying, I can and I will. This is your center of power. So if you've ever been punched in the solar plexus, you've lost your wind. You'll know you've lost your breath. You can't get it together. Everything's malfunctioning. You cannot operate from a weak core. And so solar plexus is, since it is one of my issues and one of my weaker chakras, one of my chakras that I'm working on, it is a very good idea too, because it is your literal core, to, in the physical world, work on core strengthening exercises. Now, we don't have to go and be a cardio freak, right? We can do some light Pilates or maybe some yoga or, maybe a few sit-ups a day. Just start adding on little things, right? We're creating an awareness on this space and we're taking inspired action on this space. We can keep coming here every day and doing chakra work and saying, we want to do this work, but It's great to get this awareness, but once we get off this mat, we also have to take the physical steps to do the work. So this is like a part of the holistic. So breathe in, bright, bright yellow, see it burning off. Any judgments, any perceptions that no longer serve you, whether they be from you, yourself, or others. Feel that bottom hand, feel that space. Is it hot? Is it burning things off? Is it bright? Does it feel tight? Can you hear gurgling going on in there? This is all natural. Breathe it in, sit up straight. We're gonna spend a little bit longer here just because I personally need this space to have more an awareness put on it. So whatever chakras you feel you need a little bit longer time on, pause the video if you're watching this playback. Make this practice your own. Do this on your own. Really cleanse with the exhales, releasing all those clingers, those crap perceptions, those I'm not enough thoughts, those just judgments, those I'm not ready thoughts. We are just getting rid of what we do not want, and we are breathing in the light, breathing in the new energy. We're creating space. Feel the energy traveling between your two hands, traveling down into your body. I'm having a ton of, if you were here right now, you'd be like looking at me because you can hear my stomach just shifting and gurgling, and energy is just releasing, and like, it's like pooling out of my body right here. If you're burping, it's okay. It's all just energy. All right, and we spent enough time on this chakra. I can come back and work on this on my own later. Move on up to the heart chakra. Left hand, heart chakra. Right hand, throat chakra. Breathe in, sit up straight and align. Just poke myself in the eye right there. And make sure you're breathing deeply here. Begin to feel around in the heart center with that left bottom hand. What do you feel? Is this space big, expanded, or does it feel tight, closed off? Maybe you have some heartache going on. Maybe there's some heartstrings being pulled. And let me tell you, heartstrings are cords. And if people are pulling on your heartstrings, that's energy cords. That shit needs to be cut. Excuse my language, but literally if someone's pulling on your heartstrings, that's an energetic attachment, that's like obsession, fascination, that is completely taking away our power, that is not balance. That stuff needs to be cut. Cut. So if you feel heart cords, or you know, ooh, someone just really pulls on your heartstrings, cut that. It's great to love people, but not to be obsessed, adorned, stalking, impatient. That is not love. So note it, that is ego. That is some other things. Lust, there are some opposite sides of, that is not the soul. So just be mindful, feel around in there. What's been going on, body? What's been going on, heart? What you been doing? My heart space feels pretty expanded. A couple weeks ago, it cracked open. Oh, I had to face some hard truths. It felt like a heartbreak. Oh, I didn't want to admit that my ego was getting the best of me. I wasn't experiencing my anger. I was suppressing it, and it was turning into sadness and depression. And I'm finally feeling my anger again, and I'm able to express my anger in a healthy way, which is new for me. I wasn't allowed to be angry when I was younger, and so I just kept it inside, and I would just cry. Those days are getting behind me, so I invite you, if you feel just these strong, energetic things in your heart, these such strong emotions, to start working on cleansing these emotions, letting them go. If we just go day to day, life starts living us instead of us living life. So breathe in the color pink and green now. See these colors entering the heart chakra, entering the chamber of the heart. And the reason why there is pink and green entering is because the heart is two different energies. One section of the heart pumps, while the other section of the heart pulls. There are two valves, and that is exactly the yin and the yang energy. One is yin and one is yang. And that is why we have duality in our bodies. We can be negative and we can be positive. Just as there is always the day, the night will always come. So there is no point in denying our duality, denying our darkness, denying, our uglier qualities, but to illuminate them, to shine a light on them, because then they cannot be suppressed. They cannot just come out randomly. When we are working on them daily, we can control and manipulate the energy to our highest ability and to the ability that's going to serve the best around everyone around us as well. So I have to sneeze, so hopefully I don't scare you. Excuse me. Some energy coming out there. And breathe in a little bit longer here in this space. See the color nature filling up the heart chakra. See leaves blowing around in this space. Maybe you see grass growing. Make it happy in this space. Ooh. I just felt really strange energy shoot up the side of my neck, up the side of my face, my eyeball, and my head. That was really weird. Ooh. Things are cracking, loosening up, heating up. My body's getting hot. Things are about to start sweating. We're releasing something from this space. So keep on breathing. You're doing great. And moving on up. Left hand now on the throat chakra. Right hand on the third eye. And we'll have one more pose. 2 more poses after this and then we'll be done. So breathe in. You can even start to hear my voice and kind of get raspy and coffee and just kind of change as the energy is changing and shifting in this throat center. So it's really interesting. Breathe in and begin to see the color blue into the bottom hand. Feel around in the throat space. What's it feel like in this area? Is it loose? Is it tight? Is it open? Is it dark? What's it look like? Have you been oversharing? Have you been shy? What's been going on with this energy center? Here we go with the pain again. I'm starting to feel pain again, so run my hands, throw that energy out away from the body. I can't tell you why it is just trying to recirculate and come back in. It's something to be aware of, and I can guarantee it's probably something in my regular physical life too. These patterns where I'm just oh, I'm feeling this, but I'm going to keep ignoring it. And so it just comes right back. So it's up to me to get myself out of these cycles and patterns if they're repeating, even if they're energetic. So it's a process. It's a process. So that definitely shows me, one, I've probably been talking too much. I've been oversharing. I don't feel seen or heard in my projects that I'm wanting to get going. And that also, my root chakra, these things aren't rooted in my life. And I'm also having trouble digesting it all. So you can see my main chakras, my root chakra, my solar plexus, and my throat chakra. Because I had that pain try to shoot back at me, that is a message. These need to be worked on in depth in the physical world more than just right here on the mat. So if you want to learn chakra healing, chakra balancing, chakra alignment from a professional or for someone way more advanced, please do your own research. I highly suggest diving deeper into this if you are enjoying it. Where are we at here? Throat and third eye. Okay. And if you aren't having these experiences, that is completely fine. I got a lot of different things going on in my life. So let's get back into it. Breathe. And inviting the color blue. And now just see this blue energy. Maybe you see it as the ocean waves. Just see the waves traveling and washing over the space, cleansing the space. Just as the tides come and go, ebb and flow, see that blue energy traveling across the vocal cords, the teeth, the gums, your jaw. Maybe the neck is starting to feel a little bit looser. I know mine's loosening up. And now this isn't usually part of the program, but let's move this hand onto the back of the neck now. Just because I see so many people needing the back of the cranial, the back where the neck connects to the skull, just that needing to be aligned. So this is also a really good pose, an acupressure pose, a holding point energy medicine for epileptic seizures. If someone is ever having a seizure, you don't want to press their head down or hold them down, but you can lightly, energetically connect their circuits by placing a palm of a hand on the back nodes, the back of the neck, and the front forehead. And it will relax the rest of the body because our entire column is connected to this spine right here. And everything else is a descendant from here, from our brain. So right where the brain connects to the third eye, the front, the back and the front, there is an energetic loop. And when our energy runs backwards, we can have backwards thinking. We can have our energies go bipolar. Okay? This is energetic stuff, and it is tough to get it aligned and to keep going the right way if we've been in a pattern of chronic illness or just any kind of chronic things that are not best for us. Any kind of chronic symptoms. So breathe in here. This space is super tight for me, always disconnected. This space can also become disconnected when you're not listening to your higher self. When you know you should be doing better, but you choose to just, stay sitting on the couch instead of going and doing the thing you know you should be doing. And I like to kind of move my neck around, crack it. There is a lot of heat happening here. I can feel the energies just swirling, dancing, pulsing. Clear out anything that no longer serves, whether it be thought perceptions from yourself, from others. Ooh, we're really doing a great job here. Breathe it in. Ooh. And now we are going to do third eye. So your right hand is on the third eye. Left hand is going to bow above the crown chakra. And now we're working with the third eye here. Breathe in and begin to see this bright indigo blue violet color. It's like an indigo color. Like a squished blueberry. I like to just imagine a squished blueberry. Just squishing it right in my third eye and just letting that waterfall of color ooze down my face, my nose, my throat, the shoulders. Let this indigo color completely drip down your body. And here goes that energy again. Okay, hold on. Oh, telling you what, let's light some more sage. That's what we're gonna do. I'm like just having this negative energy come back in my body so often that we're gonna light some more sage today because it's weird that it's happening so often. Cleanse the space, protect the space. Alrighty. And we're gonna drink a water really quick. And we're almost done too, so that's very interesting. Okay, back to it. Where are we at here? Third eye and hand. Okay. Right hand, third eye, left hand, crown. And we'll get back into the third eye, clearing out anything in the way, clearing out any blocked pathways, anything that may be blocking our intuition. Any suppressor parasite entities be cleansed and removed fully and completely. Anything that is not of divine source energy be removed. Anything that is not of my highest good be eliminated now. Breathe in, keep cleansing. And now open up this hand, open it up to the sky. So that your crown chakra energy, what we're doing is from the central spinal column, from the root chakra, all the way, that column of light, literally your spine, each vertebrae of your spine has light, has energy, and emits it up to the sky. So we are little beacons of light, and we are literally letting the light come in, merge. It's not escaping, you're melding with the universe, you're one. So just breathe it in, invite it in. All that you would like to manifest in life, all that resonates with your soul, and let go of the rest. You can begin to see a bright violet flame, violet, purple, white flame, burning off any impurities, coming straight down that central spinal column now, and just cleansing and purifying anything that may be remaining. Breathe it in, big and deep, and exhale. Wow. Okay, now we're going to quickly ground. You don't want to just get up and walk away with this because the energy is not grounded back into the earth. We're literally just kind of floating sky high. We've been super high up with the heaven energies, the angelic realms, just the more etheric realms, which can be a little bit higher and more vibratory. I know my vibe is definitely lifted, definitely elevated. If someone says something mean to me right now, it literally could make this crumble. So we want to root this energy back into the earth, let go of any extra stuff that we don't need, and come back to balance. So we're going to be doing a grounding exercise, which is very quickly. Place both hands now downside on your knees. That way we're sending the energy down. When we meditate, usually you want to have palms up. You want to be inviting in the energy and releasing what no longer serves you. But here we're getting grounded. We know what we're doing. We're confident. We know where we're putting that energy, and we're going to put it back in the earth. So hands down on the knees. Breathe in. Sit up straight. And on the exhale, begin to see big, thick, strong, nourishing tree roots growing from your body, growing from your legs, your knees, whatever part is touching the ground, whether it be your toes, your feet, your tailbone. See tree roots growing now from the body and breaching the surface that you're sitting on, laying on, standing on, whatever. See them breaking the foundation of that building, and see your tree roots growing down into the earth, down, 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 down into the dirt, down, 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 past the rock, past the dirt, past the sand, past the sediment. Breathe it in. Keep growing your tree roots now. Down, 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 down past the water reservoirs, down past the clay, down, down, all the way until you reach the center of the earth, where there is molten liquid lava. Now begin to wrap your tree roots around any crystal caves, crystal chunks, mountains, just anything solid that you can find or see, or just imagine these tree roots getting rooted, wrapping them around, building strong foundations. Down, 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 send the energy from your head down into the throat, down into the heart, down into the stomach, down into the sacral and the root, down the knees, down the shins, down the ankles, down the arms, and out of the toes, the fingers, down into these roots. Down, down, down. And once you feel anchored, once you feel solid and connected, like nothing can knock you over, take a few deep breaths if you're not there yet. But once you feel this solidarity within your individuality, you can do one of two things. You can begin to imagine these tree roots absorbing, drinking them back up into your body. So you can imagine them dissipating, fading away. Or you can imagine them just completely disappearing. And just come back to me when you are ready. So I'm going to take a few deep breaths while I let my roots dissolve. Now they're still going to be here, but we are just letting go of the visualization and coming back to our body. If you feel any scattered or jumpy or just like fast energy, just keep sending it back down those roots until you feel like a click or rooted or grounded, or just feel solid. All right. And welcome back. Vlogs and video games, thank you so much for following. Can I do the pike stretch? I am not sure what the pike stretch is. Is that the one where they put the feet up to the head? I don't think, can I do that? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see. Nope, that's not happening. So, not really. We were just teaching a chakra session, not a yoga session. Alrighty, so I hope you enjoyed the do-it-yourself chakra balancing session. You can do this on your own. You can do it once in the morning, once at night if you like it. You can do it once every few weeks or every few months, whatever you're feeling. I do teach this. I do have a couple of private clients that I collaborate services with, and they like to do one session a month. That way they can work on some physical things in the real world and then come back to me and share what's shifting in their life, what's transitioning, what are they working on, what is this energy work shifting, manifesting, releasing. So when we get intentional with our lives, it can be really fun to just have a group of people sharing what's shifting, what are you trying to manifest, right? Instead of just living day to day and letting life F us, right? Being more intentional about it and learning how to work with that energy. Okay, so the next part of the stream, we're gonna juice. We're gonna go get some fresh juice made. And I'm excited. We have lots of oranges and greens to be working with today. So I'm gonna light a little bit of a more sage here, just because it smelled really good and I'm feeling really calm, really great. That was a great energy session. So thank you for all who participated. I hope you enjoyed. If you're watching this playback, I hope you enjoyed. Okay, now let's go get started in the kitchen. I do have to set up, so it may take me just a little moment. Bear with me. And we have dishes as always. What's new, right? Oh, I am gonna stretch really quick. Get a nice little stretch on. Oh, my back. Sitting on the floor can be, ooh, cracking the hips. A little bit of a chore. Okay, we'll leave the sage going. Take our water and let's go into the kitchen, friends. I don't know what part of my face you can or cannot see. My cute little dogs. Alrighty. Oh, and I forgot all of the stuff, so give me one moment to go and grab the boxes that I need to be set up on. Actually, this isn't too bad of a camera angle. I think we'll just stay here. Alright guys, well, that is the fastest camera setup I think I've ever had in my life. Who knew it could be that easy? Okay, let's get the blinds open so that you can see me. Oh! Making it super bright up in her. Alrighty, let's get juiced. Let's get juiced. Move your body to the music. Come on, everybody, do it. Let's get juiced. Let's get juiced. I don't know if you know that song by Jennifer. Oh God, Jennifer Lopez. Let's get loud. Super exciting news, like alert the media. I haven't told any of you guys. I've told one of you, I think. One of my Twitter fam. Nick got the job. Oh, I'm so stoked. My fiance got a new job. Guys, I couldn't be happier. Like, the vibe around here is so much better. He's better, I'm better, the animals are better. Everything is better. I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. So maybe one day you guys will be seeing him on stream occasionally because his new position will be 3 days a week remote. So that's super awesome. Oh, he just deserves this. He's worked so hard while I've had health issues to keep me alive, to keep me afloat, to keep our animals afloat. He's been amazing. He just deserves the world. So I'm just so happy that things are changing for him and shifting for him. Yesterday he said, wow, Brittany, what am I doing? Yesterday he said, I think I even want a chakra appointment before I start my new job, just to cleanse any old stuff from my old job. And I was like, keep talking sexy to me. Oh my gosh. I was like, I absolutely love that. I agree. I think that's absolutely beautiful. Yes, let's do it. So many of you may not know, my fiance has never had a chakra session with me, ever. And one day I asked him, I said, does it make you uncomfortable that I'm doing like spiritual work with other men, with other people, and I haven't done that with you? Like, isn't that kind of strange? So I'm super stoked. You can't force people to do things, and you shouldn't. Just because I like it doesn't mean other people should do it. But, I like to invite, and I like people to try new things, and I'm stoked. I'm stoked to see his chakras because I don't just tap into that or tap into him Yeah, it's a hard thing to explain. It's not like I'm always just seeing chakras and energy. Some people do, though. All right, let's see. What should we juice today? We have 3 cucumbers because it was like 4 for $5 or something at the store. It was an amazing deal. Okay, so we got cucumbers, we got juice. Of course we have juice. I mean, celery. So last time I made juice, I made green juice. So I made a green juice and I also made an orange juice. So I had juice for like 3 days. That third day, that green juice, you guys saw me drink it, absolutely awful. I need to be making this fresh. And so I think today, if I do make a bulk or make a bunch, I'm going to try freezing some in like ice cube trays because I have seen somebody do that as well. So we'll see what we get into making here. I need a cutting board. Whoa. What am I looking for? It's probably in the dishwasher. Where is my other cutting board? Oh, I have to wash it. Uno momento. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff just came out. Holy cow. Alright, that's done. Hi, baby, do you want to go cycle potty? You should see my dog, she's hunting me. Okay, I guess we're gonna let the dogs out really quick, so I'll show you my dogs. She's just standing there hunting me like an animal. Right there. The other one's right there. Girls wanna go cycle potty? Girls. Oh my god, you see how well they listen to their mom? It's fucking ridiculous. Okay. I don't need to hear you. Why would you let me pet you? Let me love you, tiny dog. You sound so vicious. We'll be back. cute. Oh, come on, we got a wild animal. Ow, she just ran me over. Come and play? Oh, baby. Where's your baby? Where's your baby? Where's the baby? Oh, be nice. Oh, she hit your bad leg there. It's okay. It's okay. She didn't mean to hurt you. She was trying to play. Oh, we gotta settle down. Be nice. Yes, be nice. You wanna play? Are you playful? I didn't think so. So leave her baby alone. I know, Boots, you're old. It's not safe. Why don't you go in the safe zone? Go with the baby. It's not safe, old lady. We got a cycle behind us. You're not getting anything. No, sorry. Okay, now that you've seen the animals be absolutely chaotic, welcome back to the kitchen. Do. Everyone can still hear you, man. We are aware. Playtime with the puppies. You're not getting anything, lovelies. I don't know if you saw that, but my one dog, or Echo, that's why her name is Echo. Be nice. You be nice. You be nice to her. So I have an... Echo, shut up! I have an older dog, Avalanche, with a really bad leg and hip. And so when they were playing, the other dog thought she was playing because she was standing by her baby, and she kind of went after her and she hurt her bad leg. Not hurt her bad leg, but hit her bad leg. And so my eldest one kind of lunged and barked, and she never does that. So they're kind of... The little one thinks that my older one's still playing, and the older one's like, back the F off of me, you just scared me, my leg is hurt. It's so sad, but she still kind of wants to play and be involved. It's a hard thing having two different dogs on two different... they're close in age, but they have two different personalities and just things going on. I told my fiance, I was like, we need a puppy for our puppy. We need a baby for our puppy. Right, now I have to put my hair up and wash my hands before we begin doing this. And then I need to get some apples and some ginger. Celery, cucumber, green juice, apple and ginger. Ooh, we also have a candle to cut up and eat for breakfast. made orange beef and peppers and rice, and let's just put the orange in there too. It'll be good, right? Oh my gosh, it was. Don't put oranges in your food. It is not. It was not good. I feel like I'm missing something. Apples, celery, cucumber, ginger, lemon. We are missing something for sure. I can't remember if it calls for 1 or 2, so let's check. These bendings are driving me crazy. Chuck this. My animals are drinking all of the water that is currently in there. What am I doing? Looking up the green juice recipe. Which is where? Where do I have that in my photos? Yes, 1 peeled lemon, half of a large cucumber, 1 to 2 inches peeled ginger, the bunch of mint, 2 green apples, and half a stalk of celery. So the mint. Oh, which I don't think I bought this time at the store. No! I did. I bought parsley and cilantro instead, which will not help us out in this case. Alrighty. Well, we're not using that. So this will not be minty. And my hair fell out. What do you know? Let's see, what can we put in this instead of mint? Orange, grapefruit, nothing. Okay, so we will be putting nothing in there. Okay. What I like about juicing so much is that I eat these like yellow pieces that normally I wouldn't be able to eat. Or just wouldn't eat. And why? Just, I don't know, because of color. Oh, I'm gonna have to go put a bobby pin in. Let's see, what am I doing with this lemon? It's going in the juicer. So let's just cut the skin off of it now. You guys will hear me say all the time that I don't have the best high quality juicer, so I do have to put in quite a bit of work to use it so that it lasts somewhat longer than a few weeks. You know what? I'm just gonna take you with me. I am gonna go get a bobby pin because my hair is driving me nuts. I'll just take you guys with me everywhere I go today. How about that? How about that? Even though I can't see how close to my face you are. There we go. You're gonna solve this issue? Right meow. Oh, so much better. Okay. Now you focus on what we're doing. I feel so relaxed after that chakra session. Are we sturdy? Okay. We'll wash my apples. I only need a half of this. Other half can go right back in that bag. Or am I making two at one time? Decisions. Yeah. Yep. That's good. Make all of it so a whole cucumber, a whole thing of celery, 4 apples, 2 lemons. We're doubling it up. We're going big. It's Memorial Day weekend. I always am like, what am I looking for? More apples, they're on the counter. 2 and 2. And 1 more to eat. I have a whole bunch of cabbage that I need to do something with, and I'm thirsty. Let's get some lemon water going over here. Oh yeah, my mug is over in the living room still. It's like, where's my cup? So these are really cute. These are bamboo lids for my little mason jar cup here. So no flies, no bugs. Bees are the worst. I mean like bees are the worst, but like for getting in your drink if you live in Arizona, because all the flowers and pollen and everything around here, 247. These bamboo lids are absolutely amazing for your drinks, and I also got these awesome metal straws because I honestly thought that Arizona was going to be banning straws next. You can find these in my Amazon shop. Link is in the bio if you're interested in that. Yes, Mom is streaming. It's going to be bright and it's going to be hot in here. I can turn down the AC maybe 1 more degree. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Ooh, and I'm hungry. 4, 2. And I need 1 more to actually eat a lemon with. Which will be this one because I just cut it. This one was juicy. Oh! First, I need to take care of myself. I need to get some water. Oh, and it looks like I already have lemon. So this one will go in the juicer. Get some fresh lemon water in here, get some energy going, some antioxidants, some alkalinity. Yum! That poor dog is so warm with the blinds being open. Poor thing. You know, we have a dark bedroom with super comfy carpet, but you just refuse to go in there. What am I supposed to do with that? Brain freeze, it was so cold. If you have a brain freeze, the fastest way to get rid of it is to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and try to rub it back and forth to create heat, create friction. Whew. They'll take it away quicker, but man, that was a little painful. Okay. Now to chop the lemon, which I really wish I would have done it like this one, where I peeled the skin of it first instead of cutting it up, because now it's really hard to do. It's a little slippery, wet, it's kind of going everywhere. I don't want to cut my finger. Yeah, this is just like impossible. Good enough. Trying not to squeeze all this juice out of this while I'm cutting it. I'm gonna bring this to me. I'm going to be needing it. And to wash the celery, we will need a strainer. For the cucumber. Whoa. The first time I did not struggle with the cucumber, getting it open. I love lemon. That's the sour. Way faster if you do peel the lemon first. So put this in a little bowl for things to go into the juicer. So these need to be washed. And I like to dump the juices from the board right on there, right into back to the source. Oh, but I do want to seed this one lemon. Don't want to leave a hole. Yeah, there's a lot of seeds in there, so I'm glad that I did that really quick. The other one got seeded as I was cutting it, but this one did not because it was not cut yet. Doing surgery. Whoa. Just cut my finger. And that got a little dicey there. Whole ton of seed. A seed pod. Holy cow. One more, I think. Yep. It's a bit time consuming. And the next one. Seeding, seeding, seeding. Wow, there's so many seeds in this one. It's crazy. Wow. There are so many seeds in this lemon. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, I think it's properly mutilated finally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There was 19 seeds in that thing. That is absurd. Dripping with juices. to wash everything quickly. Yeah, right. Nothing on this channel is ever quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I wash everything with a plant-based soap because it gets the waxy coating off of fruits and vegetables. I just put a little bit in my hand, wet my source, so the apple, and literally I wash the apple. Now I cannot suggest using a chemical or dyed soap. Please don't do that. But this plant-based soap, I'm using Dr. Bronner's. They also have a fruits and vegetable wash now. I'm literally just using up what I had in my house. And if I don't use soap, a plant-based soap, I use salt. Salt is cleansing, purifying, not only spiritually, but physically. And that's why it has those properties spiritually as well as physically. It just washes all the impurities, bugs, parasite eggs, anything that may have been growing on there off. And it makes them really clean and it gets that waxy coating off. Looking great. Washing's always the boring part. I wish I had such good self-control and discipline to where I would do this right when we get home from the grocery store. And I just realized now you can't see me here. I'll be done in a jiffy. I just have the celery to finish washing. rinse all the bad water off of them. We have horrible water out here. It's better than no water. And I've seen worse. I have seen worse. Well water is the worst. Okay, I'm gonna put this over a little bowl. So it can drain and dry. Let's get it to stay. Oh, that one has to face this way, so we're gonna push it away from me so I don't knock it off the counter. It looks like trash in here. Alrighty, we are going to now core the apples, chop the cucumber, chop the lettuce, and juice it. It doesn't have to be fancy because it's literally just going in the juicer. Next is the apples. Didn't get the core exactly in the center. We'll have to watch out for an apple or for a seed there. Just cutting off any little spots that I see. From it getting bruised or whatever. Right. Two apples. Oh, that's attached. Oh. Manna, welcome in. How are you? I am doing a self-care stream today from the adverse reactions from the cherries that I had on the last stream. I'm still super swollen lymph nodes, super messed up digestion. I am still having major issues. So that's what today's stream is all about. It's full self-care. I just did a chakra balancing session for an hour. Now we're making juice, and then we're going to do a bentonite clay mask on the stomach, maybe on the armpits, maybe on the face. We'll see where we all get muddy, but full self-care stream today. Nice, you just got in from work making dinner. Nice, well I will let you cook, and when you're able to chat, if you want to, you let me know. Okay. So next, I'm just going to cut off any brown spots off of this apple. I know it's terrible. I hope you sort out. Thank you so much. It was so funny that you actually mentioned when you were like, oh, apples give me migraines. I was like, I eat apples every single day. So after I was sick, I was like, there's no way it could have been the apples. It had to be the cherries, because that was my first time ever having fresh cherries. So, I've had other cherry products before, and I'm not sure if I also had a migraine after them, but I bet you I did, and I just never realized it. My dinner is very simple today, so it won't take me long. Okay, cool. Well, I look forward to hearing what you're having. My sushi mat came in, so I am looking forward to making a lot of rice, cucumber, avocado, and carrots. That's what my diet's like mostly going to be. I guess I can have some apples occasionally, but no cherries ever again. And then I want to hear all about your workday. I want to hear all about the nails and the shop and everything after you're done. Okay, so 2 apples, and then we're doing 2 more because we're doing a double batch. Now, this green juice is a colon cleanser. It will push all that stuff right through. It's good to do it daily. Getting all your daily vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, nutrients. Get all that good stuff in. Processed food doesn't have that. Processed food is just calories. Sometimes a little bit of protein. And I'm gonna eat a slice because it just looks delicious and I'm hungry. All right. I'm so excited. It is Memorial Day. Ugh. Long weekend. It just doesn't feel like a Friday today. It just really doesn't. It's awesome because my fiance is getting that new job. He will have a long weekend, work for a week, and have another week off. And then when he starts his new job, he's home 3 days a week. That's huge. So I am excited. Our lives are changing finally. And I'm excited to see what the future holds. I also randomly just threw together 2 word searches that I am working on building. So I have a desert themed word search that I'm working on and a self-care word search that I'm working on that really portrays into what I'm doing here on this channel. I really like doing I suck at crossword puzzles. I cannot do crosswords. I'm horrible at guessing those hints. Very horrible. And there's just if you don't know the word, you just don't really know the word. There's no way to come into that knowledge where a word search, you eventually find it. So it helps me not get stuck. They're actually brain games, emotional brain games. They help with your cognitive mastery, your cognitive function. And playing brain games and doing brain exercises can literally prevent Alzheimer's and dementia, which I unfortunately watched my adopted grandparents go through, and it was absolutely awful when people don't work on their mental health and just live their lives, and it just deteriorates over time and gets really bad. It was so sad when she couldn't remember who I was. So that's when I was only 16, but I had to stop seeing her because it was just too sad for me. And now that I'm older, I understand what she's going through, and I know how I could have made it easier, and it's just, it's just tough. So definitely eating healthier foods and training my brain and working and being aware of these things, I'm really passionate about. Really, really passionate about. And it's funny because my grandparents showed me puzzles, and I'm not saying that they ate good. There was a lot of soda that they were drinking, but and a lot of candy. Oh, do they have candy at their house? But balance. It was funny because that's where I learned the puzzles and just some of the things that I love all came from my grandparents' house. So I hold those things close to my heart. So for dinner, I'm having a not hugely healthy British childhood classic. Cheese on toast with baked beans? I've never had that. Beans. Can you have cheese? Can you have dairy? I cannot remember. I just want to eat this apple. I have it in the fridge I could eat. What a UK classic. That's awesome. Beans on toast with cheese. I've never had that. I've never even seen that. I hear people talk about beans on toast, but I didn't actually know people did that. It's okay. I've had. I said, can you have cheese? Can you have cheese? Or are you doing a vegan cheese? This hair is getting so long and annoying. But I want to keep growing it to donate it. So it just needs to cooperate. Collaborate and listen. That's what it needs to do. But yes, I said I've never seen anybody do beans and toast. Never ever. I've heard of it. Oh shoot, and you just made me realize I don't have dinner prepared for tonight. I have no thoughts for what the heck to do for dinner. And that's never good for Maricopa on a Friday. Never ever. We can never get food delivered on a Friday. We always have such bad luck getting food delivered on a Friday. And I need to stop trying to get food delivered. It's just what happens when I'm like, oh no, we have nothing taken out. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have no plan. I can have very little bit of actual cheese, so the amount of potato cheese on toast is okay. The nice vegan cheese is so expensive. What brand do you like? Do you like the Daya or Violife? Those are the two that I keep hearing. I recently had Daya, and it was really freaking cheesy. As far as taste goes, it mostly had like the texture nailed, but as far as taste, like it didn't taste like much. It wasn't like a nice. It's not like it wasn't a nice flavor. It was like there was, I don't want to say no flavor, but not really much flavor. And I don't know how it sat with me because I've not been feeling good after I eat everything. So I'm gonna put 2 little pieces of ginger in this since this is a double batch. We had it a lot baked beans. We had a lot growing up as baked beans are fairly healthy. I've added the cheese, which makes it less healthy. Nice, I like it. I just love how you like it. A British classic. It was cute. Well, enjoy your meal. That sounds good. I'm starving. I'm going to have a big old cantaloupe here in a moment. I've never tried that brand. I'm not sure about Viola Life. I've had it a bit before, but wasn't a fan. I tried stuff last week, and that's $5-ish a pop, which is so much for cheese. I know. I swear every gluten-free item is $5 to $10. I swear. It's like, what happened to the $3 items? It's probably just for the packaging is what we're paying for. $3 items, the packaging. Okay, and another little piece of ginger. Peeled. So the ginger is what makes this a little hot, a little spicy. And I'm going to be cutting off the ends of these celeries that just like wouldn't come clean. I'm not eating that. Now, if your produce is really fresh, you won't probably need to do any of the trimming, but oh, that's another super exciting thing about my fiance's new job is that the car will be here 3 days a week. If I need to go and just run and grab groceries or just get a few days worth of stuff, I can. I no longer have to plan meals 2 to 3 weeks out in advance where I'm not inspired, I'm not motivated, and I definitely don't want to eat those things when it comes time to eating them. So this is seriously going to change our lives. I am stoked. Like, beyond stoked. Like, finally. Yes. I forgot to turn the grill on, so my toast isn't toasting yet. Oh no. It's just sitting there. Sitting there all cute. All savory. Well, Mena, if you know the brand of vegan cheese that you liked and you remember the name of it, let me know. Because I'll be trying new stuff. Even if it's $5. Like, Nick was like, okay, we're going to have to get back to, you know, where we're conscious that we're trying a few different things, but we're not trying all of the different things because it's $5 each item, so. This last grocery trip, I was like, I feel so bad. I was like, so much of our stuff just didn't work for us and we didn't like, and like, I feel so bad at just going in the trash and wasting our money. And now we have nothing to eat in replace of it. So that's been really, really tough. But I did find some absolutely amazing chips. Cooking 101, turn on the appliance. Love it. Oh man. So here's these amazing, oh Jesus, there's the scones that almost killed me. I had scones earlier in the week too that almost killed me. So, you know, we're just really on a bender here with messing our bodies up with what we're not supposed to be eating. These are amazing. These are siete, grain-free. Okay, everything has grain in it, right? This is grain-free chips, tortilla chips. They are not corn. They are coconut. You know, I say they're not corn, and the first ingredient I read is cassava flour. Is that not that corn flour? Or is that, I'm thinking masa. What's cassava flour? And it just says contains coconuts, so I would assume coconuts. But they're so delicious. They are gluten-free, dairy-free, grain-free, soy-free, vegan and paleo. It's so cute. The picture on the back of this bag is their embarrassing family photo from 1990. And it says how her daughter was starting to become intolerant to different foods. And being a Mexican family, being intolerant to corn was just like absolutely not acceptable. And so the mom had to come up with her own sorts of tortillas for her daughter to be able to eat the foods that they were eating. So like they completely had to revamp their diet. And then the mom brought these tortillas and some of these foods that they're feeding their daughter to her. And the grandma supposedly approved and said they were even better than the traditional tortillas that are in the Mexican community. So she was like, open up a business, go for it, like put her stamp of approval on it. So I have goosebumps like when I talk about that kind of stuff, because you know how hard it can be to get family members to even try something that is life-changing for you, or like a lifestyle that you have to live. Like certain people just don't let go of their ideals and their values no matter what, even if it's causing harm, which that in itself is harmful. So I love that they put this story on there. I absolutely just love everything about this. The chips, the company, the story, the ingredients. I love this. So I ate like half the bag with avocado yesterday. And no bad reactions, no adverse effects. So sea salt, siete, grain-free tortilla chips, and these are the bomb, and they be banging. I don't have another one. They're really good with, like, I would say guacamole, or if you eat salsa or green tomatillo salsa. I can see them being really good with like spinach or artichoke dip too. They're just really good. They're a good nacho chip. Okay. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Celery smells so good. I always joke to my fiance that if we have like a, why am I saying sorry? If we have like a family wedding or whatever, that my bouquet is totally gonna be like fruits and vegetables and stuff, because I'm not paying $1 million for a bunch of flowers that are gonna give us both migraines and make us sick. Screw that. I'm going with stuff that's pretty that I enjoy. Maybe some celery leaves, maybe some sunflowers, you know, make life your own. You don't have to always do traditional the way everyone else is doing life. Alrighty. Heck yes, I'm interested, Manna. I was gonna ask you for a pic, so thank you, but I thought you were already eating it, so woo! I'm stoked. I've never seen beans on toast from a real person before. I've heard of people in the UK doing it, but I've never seen it, so I'm stoked. Thank you. I will check it after the stream. God, I'm so stoked it's the weekend, guys. It's just, this weekend was so full of stress and anxiety for me, and just building up to a bunch of stuff, you know? Oh, thank God when now we can just like come down off that and make this stuff a reality. Woo, was that tough work? We overcame and faced a lot of things this week. Enjoy your dinner, Minna. Okay, now this, if you're wearing headphones, I suggest muting, turning it down, something, because this does get a little bit loud. And I'm starting right now. This is your final warning. Alrighty, we're gonna get started now. Turn the machine on. I will. Okay, good. I knew we were missing something. All over the counter. Oh my God, that was stupid. Not smart. Oh my gosh, why did we do that? That was so dumb. That was the first time I've ever done that. I just wasted a bunch of celery. Oh, the whole thing too. I knew something was missing and I was like, what though? And then psh, all over. Oh man. At least I was smart enough to like put this under it really quick, so I was just like, what do I do? Okay. Redoing this. Okay. Headphones, you might want to mute, turn them down, whatever. That was a disaster. Let's try this again. Can you believe that happened? I can't. I felt something was off, something was wrong, something was different, and I couldn't tell what it was, and there we go. Stir it to make all of the colors blend together. If I say colors, flavors, if I say colors. Give it a taste test. Give it another taste test because it needs something. I guess it's alright. I'm gonna put a little bit more ginger in. While we still have it out, it just needs a little bit something more. So I apologize. Watch your ears again. That literally maybe gave me like 2 more drops of ginger. I saw literally 2 or 3 drops. Which I guess it was a small piece. I expected a lot. God dang, I have a hangnail and lemon juice got in it and it is on fire! Do your dogs ever do the thing where if you're eating and you drop something back onto the plate, they search the floor for it as it can magically go through the table? No. Yours do though? I'm really, like, I don't let my animals around me when I eat because they're huskies and there's so much fur and they're big and I don't want them to lunge at me or attack me, so no. I have very strong boundaries about food and animals and begging. No begging. They have their own separate reward time. But that's so cute that they drop it. It gets on the floor and scavenge. Now they are major scavengers. Major. I don't even let them come in the kitchen. Just because all the herbal products I do, all the cooking I do, it's so hard with our open floor plan to keep their fur out of here. I mean, it's in the air. It's effing everywhere. But we do have this awesome doggy gate. I don't know if you can see it by the fridge. There's like this black thing. And we put the doggy gate like this. It's literally just this piece of cloth and it's on 2 little hooks and it has stopped our dogs. They don't even try. They could totally just plow through this. It's just on like little sticky hooks, but they don't. They don't like the sound of it. And it's black, they can see it. So we block off our kitchen at night just because I am a really messy cook, as you see. I drop a lot of garlic and onions, which can shut down their liver. I actually did drop an onion and didn't pick it up, and my dog ate it, and we had to rush her to the emergency room. So there's just reasons why I'm like super strict about dogs and food, human food, and the kitchen. I'm just like, no. When we do eat in the living room, usually the dogs will put them outside until we're done eating. If it's super freaking hot, they'll usually just go in their little doggy library bedroom. Oh. But yes, I almost killed my dog with an onion one time, so definitely learned my lesson there. Had no idea that certain foods could be so toxic to animals. I was like, it was just a lemon, or it was just an onion. Like, just one slice of an onion. It was bad. Going to put this into cups. I had one for today. And I still have not seen your dogs. I have only heard them. I must see. Our kitchen is the way through to our garden. Oh no, so he has to go through. We tried really hard to do that, but because he's a rescue, it didn't work well. Yeah, our rescue likes to hang out in the kitchen too. She likes to be around people. Yeah, that's beautiful though, that you just go right out from the kitchen into the garden. That's awesome. What a lovely setup. Okay, so we got green juice poured for us. Get a funnel. And I am really hungry, so we're going to cut up the cantaloupe next. And I untuck my hair. I would just use a funnel because I'm a spiller, as you saw. And usually I even spill in these too. Not today. Oh, looks like a science project over here. I get that it was a few months after we got him. We went into my parents just before Christmas. And Kizza found my mom's Christmas present of 80, oh no, the 85% dark chocolate. That's not good. I'd be freaking out. Whoa, stop with the foam. And ate so much of it that it was a rush to the vets. Oh my goodness, that is terrifying. It's good though that at least like you catch it and you know what it is. Like it's horrible when you don't know what the heck's going on. For a long time, every weekend our dogs came back from our in-laws, or my in-laws. They'd have horrible bathroom tendencies outside, and I'm like, what are they feeding them? What is going on? Well, then his mom sent me a message like, my dog is sick too. And I'm just like, okay, well then clearly all three of them are getting into something. She had hibiscus in her backyard, and hibiscus are poisonous to dogs. So there's so many people who love flowers and are like, oh, my animal doesn't go near them. Yes, they do. There's like a petal blowing in the wind. They will sniff it and can just accidentally eat it if it gets stuck to their tongue. Or they will go into it. They don't know it's poisonous. So all of the dogs kept getting into her plant. And every time they did that, they'd be puking and they'd have bad bathroom breaks. And until we removed those plants from the yard, it kept happening, and it could have resulted in death. So it's just like, plant toxicity is so important. Okay, I have more green juice and I know what to do with here. I need another, oh shoot, I need another cup. My parents don't know dogs, so they didn't know toxic chocolate was. Yeah, so many people don't know what's toxic to the dogs, the cats. Oh, that's absolutely awful, especially because it's a present. It could just be sitting there on the floor. Oh, that's horrible. Well, thank goodness they survived, right? I'm gonna put these in the fridge very quickly. And I needed one more little one. So I think we're just gonna put that in a mason jar, because I don't really know what to put it in. Please fit. Yes. Right on. It was hidden in his bag, but he didn't know. Kaiser sees the bag and Oh, and his head goes in it. Oh no! Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be expecting an animal to be like in my stuff either. Oh man. Do people usually give your puppy cookies out of the bags? Or does she just like to play in bags? That's so funny. Also scary. Got a little bit messy. He's such a curious dog. Aw. Little cutie. Getting into trouble. It's too cute. Alright, that'll just go in the fridge. Wow, it's only 10:30 in the morning. It's still so early. I was like, it's like 1 o'clock, right? It's time to eat lunch. No, it is not. I'm gonna leave this out in case I need it to make, I think we'll make more juice. Probably an orange one too. Just because we have time. So let's cut up the cantaloupe next. Manna, what kind of dog is he again? Drink our green juice. And the next one. I have finished dinner now. Okay, awesome. Was it good? Now I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to eat. I'm cutting open a cantaloupe next. Yay, and I do have carrots so I can make more orange juice. It was good, simple, and feeling good after a long day. Nice. Which shop were you at? Were you at your store today, or were you doing nails today? That one got a little thick. Maybe I'll hold that one too. And this one too got a little thick. Actually, a few of them got kind of thick. We'll leave those ones. I was at the shop, but we had to get up early because we had a house viewing before we opened. That's right. That's awesome. Is that going well? Has the process been easy so far? My fiance got that job. I don't know if I told you about it. But it's a remote position for 3 times a week at home. I'm so stoked. He met everyone. They sound awesome. Better pay. So happy for him. Things are changing. Okay. I'm gonna sit and eat and chat, and then we'll get back to making more juice. Because I am just very hungry and need to eat. Just take a moment for myself. Running on energy. Probably eat about half of this now. And the other slices later. It's even still good. Surprisingly, wow. There's a dog hair. See, that's what I'm saying. It's everywhere. Alright, I'm just gonna eat this like an animal on the counter. Hope y'all don't mind. The viewing today was for a house we're looking to move into. Oh! So my house is officially on the market for around what I wanted, and the estate agent said we can take as little as 2 to 3 weeks. Oh my gosh, that's so fast. Things are moving fastly for you. That is wonderful to hear. Man, things are changing fast. When you decide to do something, it's just like, whew, we're in this. We're doing it. I'm just gonna eat quickly before I get to juicing some stuff with some mango. I got those mangoes again that I had last time. Whatever orange is in the fridge. Any orange foods can go in, not the cantaloupe though. I've always been like that, me too. Oh, did you put an offer in on a house already? I didn't know if you found the one that you were wanting. That is exciting. Oh my goodness! Yay! Oh, congratulations! That's so exciting. The one we saw this morning was perfect for us. That is rad. Oh, I'm so happy. What's it like? Tell me all about it. I'm just gonna keep on mowing away at this cantaloupe. Next. You know, eating breakfast. It looks so cute. Art. Oh my goodness. That sounds magical. The stereotypical, oh, think stereotypical, old-fashioned, tiny English cottage. Oh man, that sounds perfect for you guys. Your little dog. Will you have room for a garden still? Ooh, lovely. That's awesome. I'm covered in dog fur on my legs. I'm just seeing this now. One of the dogs must have brushed up against me when we were playing, and I'm seeing I am covered. Nice. So you could turn part of it into a drive and still have plenty of space. That's fantastic. It's cool if that's closer to your work too. I was real zoned out there for a moment. Yes, we're competing with one other buyer currently, but hopefully they'll pick me. Did you write in a little letter of why you want the house? That can usually really help. Um, for instance, we needed this house because I needed to be in a chemical-free environment. Maybe if you just write that you're a small business owner opening up your shop, and the reason why you're moving and want this house is because you're starting your new life. Sometimes those letters will sell the house. So we wrote a letter to the sellers of this house saying that we love the house from the moment we knew it, or from the moment we saw it, and that it would be the perfect environment for us, and that we desperately needed it because we weren't living in a chemical-free environment and it was making me deathly ill. And so this would just be the perfect space for us to heal and come out of all of that. And so because their mom was also sick, they really resonated with that and they picked us. They didn't even look at any of the other offers. I think their house was only on the market for like 2 days or something. So like they just picked the first one. So that letter got us this house. We don't have any contact with the seller really. You don't have to have contact with the seller. You can just have the write a letter to and have the realtors pass it back and forth. Yeah, you don't talk to the seller normally. We accidentally ended up meeting our seller because we came to look at the house and they were still in here. And they weren't supposed to be. That's not supposed to happen. Well, I'm excited to see if you get it. It sucks when you're competing with someone else. On one of the houses that we put an offer in, we ended up retracting our offer, withdrawing it, because when we walked outside the house, there was 20 people putting in offers on this house. It wasn't even a nice house. It was just the market so effing hot. So many people are just buying houses and flipping them here for almost $400,000. It's insane right now. The economy is going to crash and it's just going to happen all over again. Recession. Housing market is crazy. Owning real estate is one of the most, I don't know, I don't want to say like real estate's the future, but it's definitely like a safe asset. There we go, it's an asset. I could try that. The only issue we have is that I don't have an offer on my house. Oh no. Yeah, that's so scary when you're risking paying 2 mortgages until you know what to do. But you can always like have a little bit of comfort, and if it doesn't sell and you do run into 2 mortgages, you can rent that space out for the month. You can Airbnb it. Like you can still get money for your mortgage on that house while you're paying your new house. So, but I hope that that doesn't happen. I hope that you can get it sold right away. That would be lovely. That is so nerve-wracking. Oh, it's so tough when you don't have anywhere else to move to and you can't sell your house first. Oh, my heart goes out to you, Benna. Okay, I'm gonna eat 2 more of these and then we'll be done. Oh, I don't have a mortgage, so that makes it a bit more stressful. Oh no. Oh no, are you renting? No, you said you have a house. Why do you not have a mortgage? If it's for personal reasons, please just ignore my question. Like for instance, I don't have the mortgage either. My name's not on the house. This is all under Nick's name. So I could get if it's something like that. I had this dog fur off of me because I'm like eating food and it's grossing me out. All right, we're cleaner now. Oh man, now I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make the orange juice. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna skip it because I'm feeling really like tired, wore down. I want to go get some sun. I still gotta do the bentonite clay, so nope, no orange juice. I'm gonna finish eating this and then we're gonna do the bentonite clay. I own my house outright because I was left enough money to be able to buy it. Oh, okay. I can sell this place for enough to not need a new one. But that means I have no way of proving, oh, I'll have the money. Oh, shoot. I see. They want a paper trail and you just, oh, man. That makes a lot of sense. So, my fiance stored $6,000 of cash in his closet. He was saving up to buy a house, so he just saving all this money, I know it's super unsafe, but it's what he did. So then when he wanted to go buy a house, he's like, okay, here's all my money, and they're like, where the hell is the paper trail to that? We don't know where you got that. Like, you can't just dump $6,000 into a freaking bank account without showing where it came from. Like, they need to make sure it's not drug money or illegal money. And he's like, well, it's my money. Like, this is my life. Like, yeah, it got really, really crappy to where he had to put in little amounts at a time. And then, yeah, I feel you there. That's more interesting. Thank you for explaining. That makes sense. Well, hopefully your credit score and just like your history, your background history and stuff is good enough to where you're accepted. That's really rough. House buying is so exciting, but also so stressful. Oh, yeah, it's rough. But it's supposed to be really fun. But on the flip side, I'm a good person to go with because I don't have to faff with a mortgage. Yeah, definitely. When do you find out? By end of day? I'll probably find out either tomorrow or Monday. Now if they've accepted my latest offer, I can go slightly higher again, but not by much. Oh, I hope you get it, and I hope they don't turn it into a bidding war. Let the stars align for Mena. We love it, but not enough to pay much over the asking price because it is super tiny. That makes sense. It sucks when you love something and it's just like, dang, but it has a price. I don't just love it to where any amount would be cool. That's tough. It's so tough. It sounds so cute though, a little English cottage with another garden. Alrighty. We do have another viewing on Tuesday, which will be good too. A very different house, but it'll be good to see. That's good that you're not just getting your heart set on one house. I've seen some people do that. It's good to keep your options open. And that's cool that you're going for a different kind of vibe, a different house. Each one is unique. Thanks for chatting with me while I ate. Always good to have company while you eat, not just sitting there like a weirdo. Forgot to make that stuff. Whoa, oh, not the silverware. Alright, now I'm going to dump out and rinse off this juicer, and then we'll go and do the bentonite clay. I'm not kinda, Condor is. He's like, I want this, but the house I put the offer on is the only thing like it anywhere around where we want to go. Oh. Whoa. Why things were going so crazy. I am hopeful, however. Well, good, you should be. It's always good to stay hopeful. Put the good vibes out there. Ooh. realize you guys can even see me. Now you should be able to see me. Oh my god, I'm just sitting there like washing off stuff and I look over and oh, you can't see me. If we do get it, we'll definitely. Nice. Hot, hot, hot. Definitely be the youngest people in the area in about 30 years. It seems the people who live there forever, huh? It's a good sign. That's how it is where we are too. Well, now we have a young couple living next door and next on both sides of us, but for a while it was just us. And 70-year-olds, retirement people. That's good though, you don't have a bunch of annoying parties and kids and all that business going on. Busy life, activity, noise. Big dogs, what up? Hey. I'm not about to see you in here today. It's Friday. Are you excited? Long weekend? I don't know if you can hear me over the water. I'm just yelling. Current owners just use it as a... Oh, that's so cute, Minna. We live there. Okay, okay. Little magical cottage. Alright, I think we're done. Oh shoot, we're not done. I'm always like, woo, I'm free of this thing. Nope. Now this bad boy to dump out first. Hey, that was easier than I thought. Just use some force. Okay. Hello, B. Yes. Little, getting tired now. I was late one last night. Oh, Mod Cali streamer 11 to 7:30 a.m. You haven't slept yet? You're wild. You're a wild animal. I don't know how you do that. I'm like, sorry, I fell asleep. I'm a horrible mod. So there needs to be like 6 other ones. Well, aren't you just lovely and dedicated? Do you get paid for that? Alrighty. Now we get to move on to the clay. Now this clay is something that I have worked with for many years. My naturopath showed it to me. You can F things up if you do not do things properly. So I'm gonna be teaching y'all all the ins and outs of that. And I'm gonna be getting vulnerable with y'all today. I'm gonna wear a freaking sports bra and be doing the bentonite clay and be covered in mud in order for the medicinal benefits, the health benefits, to show y'all what the heck I do up in my house to heal. I'm not doing well after that cherry reaction. So it's gonna take some detoxing, and this is how I do it. Green juice. You saw me eat a cantaloupe earlier. Before that, we did a chakra session. Now we're gonna be doing bentonite clay. After I wash off the bentonite clay, tonight when I go to sleep, I'm gonna be putting another layer of healing on my body. I'm gonna be putting castor oil on my stomach, on my lymph nodes, on my armpits. That way, when I wake up in the morning, I will be going to the bathroom because castor oil helps detoxify, it helps port, it helps push all of that stuff out of the body. And so I use bentonite clay to pull, to magnetize, to detoxify, to cleanse, and then I use castor oil to support, also to cleanse. So I do layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of stuff for my body when I was having seizures, convulsions, puking. I'm not kidding, I went through it, and I'm still like struggling to get back to having full energy for a full day. No, I don't work in the day, so it doesn't matter, and I don't sleep much. Cali Crew is tight, it's fun. Castor oil, oh yeah. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that, you have fun and you can stay awake and do that for them. Do you live in California? Or you just mod for them? Where am I going with this? This is on the counter. I need to check these potatoes because they've literally been bundled up here all cute on the counter, and they're probably growing scary things. Oh! Oh, damn. Damn. They are spuddy. I don't know what the heck we're gonna eat this weekend. All of our food is like magically went bad. Okay, well, that just happened. No, but after a few pieces of pizza, now I'm getting tired. Yum! Mano, what's your dog doing now? That clay is great. Oh, have you used it before? That's wicked awesome. All the toxins cling onto it and it gets out of the body. Yes! So it's great for the armpits, it's great for the facial pores. I keep telling my fiance, if you don't want big pores and all that dirt to be in there, do a face mask with me. Just do it one time and just see. Your pores will clean out and they will shrink back up. They're only that big because there's that much freaking dirt in there, man. But, he does what he wants. He does do the armpit masks with me, and he will detox his armpits because he doesn't have to wear deodorant if he detoxes his armpits because all that stank, all that bacteria is being eliminated. So that is the reason why we stink, is bacteria. Just clean that up a little bit. I never wear deodorant. Now, I'm not saying I smell like a peach or anything, obviously, but because of my health issues, I don't even try spraying natural stuff on there because I'm home all the time. Now, if I go out in public, I will probably use, if I'm going like out with my family or like out in the sunshine and I'm gonna be sweating, I'm going to put something on. Not anything that has chemicals in it, but I make a natural witch hazel and essential oil deodorant. Now, it doesn't work the best, but it's better than absolutely nothing. Like what I rock when I'm at home. So, is that a spider? No, okay. Okay. New Jersey. Western PA, 3 hours behind me, so she don't go on to like 12 to 1. Holy crap. Who are you, what's my question here? What kind of streams are you modding for? Are 11 to 7:30 in the morning, that's like a full like work day. Like, what are these people doing? Meta, no! That is awful. He did not eat your hand cream. half of the tub. Your doggy sounds like a naughty, curious doggy. Do I ingest the clay too? You know, I have not. I don't have the food grade one. I only have the external one. I have been super curious about doing the internal bentonite clay. I've seen people drink it. Also, so I also do activated charcoal, but I have to be really careful because activated charcoal is very dehydrating, but it latches on and binds to toxins, and it can carry 300 times its weight in toxins. So I know a lot of people that in order to prevent a hangover, they will pop a charcoal pill right before they go to bed and drink 2 full glasses of water. Chug that water before you go to bed, pop that charcoal pill, and you should wake up the next morning with no hangover. It should trap all the toxins from that alcohol. So there's a little tip. But we take activated charcoal when my stomach bloats, when I just don't feel good, when, you know, there's gas, all that kind of stuff's going on. If peppermint tea isn't really soothing it, I will take an activated charcoal pill, and that usually kind of stops things. So it's beautiful. I've also seen people cook with activated charcoal. I've seen an activated charcoal cake. How freaking bomb is that? You ever have Reiki done on you? So you missed it earlier. I just taught a 1-hour do-it-yourself chakra session. So I don't want to say like I teach energy work, but I'm in the process of teaching energy work and teaching chakras, and it's similar to Reiki. It's just a different form of energy. But yes, I've done like self Reiki on myself, but I have not gone through the classes, nor do I know like the master symbols and the symbols. So I know what they look like. I don't remember the names of them. I haven't like paid a tribute or honorage to that lineage, to that path. I just kind of stick with the chakras and what my body already, I don't want to say already has, but it's similar to Reiki. It's just a bit different. But yes, I have had Reiki done on me many times. Hex Callie, chatting, vibing music. She gets up, dances a little. The Aussie chat sometimes plays games. The Canadian chats, drinks and dances. Sounds like fun. Mena, also, what is the clay? I missed it by trying to get the dog out of the hand cream. Oh my gosh, Mena, I'm so sorry. It's called bentonite clay, and it's what we're gonna go do right. I'm trying to finish this juice before I leave the kitchen, and then it's what we're gonna go do. Ew, and I need to sanitize the counter, because if you remember, I started using the juicer, and it just started going all over the counter. So before I get a ton of fruit flies and ants, I need to sanitize, and then we're gonna go get in the sports bra and do the clay. Get muddy. It helps get the toxins out. So interesting, every time I've had Reiki done by someone else, that night, I've gotten really sick. And then I've just like stayed sick. So I don't like having other people practice energy work on me, just because I feel like so much of that stuff, I don't always think it's toxins coming out of me, just because I feel good, I feel good. I go to sleep, and then when I wake up, it's hell again. And I'm like, what did I take on? What is going on? So I'm a little iffy with who I let do energy work with me and on me. It's because I've had some bad experiences. But yes, I've done it a lot. Do you do Reiki? It's all natural stuff, and it smells like cocoa. Ooh, man, that sounds really good. They sell the liquid drinkable clay bottles. Oh, I've not seen that. I don't know how I would feel with it already being in water. Is that good? I Reiki done on me, and it works. You guys have any plans this holiday weekend? Okay, so I'm gonna drink this really quick. Yes. My fiance just got a new job. So we have this long weekend. He has to work for a week, and then we have another week together. So either probably this week or the next week, we're going to be going and seeing Doctor Strange. I told him I want to go swimming. I want to go to a swim pool, and probably take our dogs to a dog park. And that's it. That is a lot of stuff for us. I don't ever leave the house except to go grocery shopping. So right there is like more stuff than we've done in the last 4 years because of the pandemic and my health. So I'm excited. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be sanitizing the counter, not just sitting here talking. Congrats on him. Thank you! It's the second time he's gotten into it. I thought he was playing with his toy. I forgot it was in the bedroom. I'm normally in my office. Oh man, you just need a little backpack for that doggy, okay? Just keep him strapped to you right on the front like a child. I keep stepping on Cantaloupe on the floor, so I figure why not pick it up finally. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, that's right, and I'm like out of everything I need to make. So you're just gonna see me just freaking winging it today. Like an absolute animal. Jesus. I'm out of apple cider vinegar hair rinse. I'm out of, I don't even know what the name of this is right now. Cleaning stuff, natural cleaning solution. This has juice all over it. I have a lot of stuff that I need to make. I have an herbal order that I need to make. I have a lot of stuff that I'm behind on that I just have not. You know, I think I've been honestly purposely avoiding all of it. And then it just builds up and overwhelms, you know? I gotta get out of that cycle, out of that habit. My dog loves to lick hand cream and Vaseline or Neosporin. Big dog, I saw your dog rolling around in that mud, looking so dang cute, and then getting that bath. It was so adorable. You do have big dogs. Okay, guys, this hair is getting too long. Alrighty. I have no muscles to do this. I think that's probably my least favorite part of everything is I don't like cleaning up. I wish I could just leave a mess and someone else would clean it up for me. I saw it happening in slow-mo. Oh no! At least you saw it. Man, we were just talking about him getting into stuff. Jeez. Okay, my arm is completely spent. Thankfully, I have a sample of the hand cream because we're hoping to stock the company in our stall. Oh, shoot! Oh no! Oh, freaking no. It's stuff you need to. It's not even like, oh, he just ate my hand cream. It's like, oh no, he ate my product for my store. Okay, let's go change. Oh, I'm read the wrong thing. I saw it happening in slow-mo. I was like, no! But long enough to film it, right? Oh, that's right, because you were really far away. Oh, shoot. That's absolutely hilarious, big dogs. Okay, let's go in the bedroom. In the bathroom, I should say. Get changed, get set up. Need water, any clay. I'm going to need a bowl to mix it in. So very important thing with bentonite clay, that's what we're moving on to next, is to always mix it in a glass bowl, and you never, ever, ever want to be using metal utensils. Do not use metal items to be touching this stuff while you're using it. Why? Because bentonite clay is a binder. It is going to pull heavy metals, toxins, parasites. It's going to magnetize and pull that stuff out of your body. So it's very important that you're not like taking your spoon, your metal spoon, your silver spoon, your fork, whatever, and stirring this stuff because it's going to start pulling and leaching that metal. Don't do that. You don't want that going in your body. Also, if you have piercings, belly button rings, take them out when you're doing this if you're doing a mask on your stomach. Don't have metal interacting with this, okay? Use wood, use plastic, use your fingers to stir, okay? Clean fingers. Oh no, he ate my personal tub. Okay, well, that's still awful, but I'm glad it wasn't your your business, your stuff for your business that you needed. I'm gonna go put my stuff down and then I'll come back and get you guys. All right, let's go get muddy. Should I let my dogs out? What time is it? Yeah, let's let the dogs out really quick. Girls, let's go potty. The other one, there's a dead baby in the hallway. Or not dead baby. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. A stuffed animal. Dead baby. My doggies like stuffed animals. I call them dead babies. I guess that probably would sound really bad on camera, not thinking of what I just said. Wait for them to go really quickly. I don't know like what part of me you can or cannot see, so I don't even have the chat out here. I can't even do anything until my dogs come back inside. I'll just show you them then. Why put the camera on me when they're being all cute? So isn't she so cute? Oh, I do have the thing right here. Oh, so I should buy a silicone nose ring if I wanted to do stuff like this. You could have no nose ring in, and then just put the metal one back in when you're done. It's just while you're while you're, it looks like she's gonna take a nap. So I have one dog that sunbathes. Don't tell me that huskies don't belong in Arizona, because literally every day this dog wants to go and bathe in the sun, and I cannot get her to come back in until she's had her sunshine. And this one hates the heat. Hates it. With passion. Okay, see, she just wants it. So we'll let her in. Yes. Ugh. You just want in. All right, so we will go back to the bathroom, and do the bentonite clay. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to be making a mask for my face, my stomach, and my armpits, because let's be real, all of it needs to be cleansed. But still just deciding. Okay, let's get the camera set up here, find a good angle. I'll be back soon. My dog needs to go outside. Okay, sounds good. Oh, looks like I need to. Oh, there we go. Hello. Maybe put some light in here, move some of these towels so we can see. Lines. Check on the little doggy. Does that make it brighter in here? And I feel like in order for you guys to like see my body, this is gonna need to be up higher. So I need to go and grab and be back. And because this is glass and I'm on tile floor, I'm trying really hard not to break anything. Okay, let's see if we can put this up here. I need a camera person. This is what also is going to be so great about my fiance being home. Is that he will be able to help me set all this up so I'm not sitting here struggling. Better? Is this worse? I have no idea. Can I push it back? Things are gonna fall? Okay. I think I need to set the camera over there so that you can see what I'm doing. I just don't know. I wish that the camera would hurry up and catch up. No, you know what? I think it's good. I think we're good. If I get a chair and sit right here, y'all will be able to still see me. So we'll get a black chair. Then I'll change. You did too. Okay. I'm back. I'm always weary of taking the nose ring out as it heals up so quickly. Oh yeah, then definitely a silicone side would definitely work. So I had some heavy metal testing done just because of me being sick, and very high amounts of metal in my body from not only my one filling that I have on my mouth still, but from my belly button ring. My belly button ring was always in, I never took it out, and my body was constantly absorbing that metal. So I don't wear my piercings anymore. None. I don't wear my belt piercing, my lip piercing, my ear piercings. I wear nothing. Most test results, I was like, F that. No way. I couldn't believe it. That's absolutely disgusting. So I was done. I'm done with it. I don't care how cute it looks. Now I have like freaking holes in my body. Whatever. So that was a little bit about my path and my journey. But gosh dang it, are they cute? They are so cute. Okay. Now I'm going to change really quickly. You're not going to see that. I'll be changing in my closet. And getting into some kind of clothes that doesn't matter if they get muddy, doesn't matter if they get dirty. Yeah, so I will be right back. I'm gonna hop into some shorts. And I also can't forget that I have a doggy outside, so let's not forget about her. Take off the metal necklace that I'm wearing. Dark here, wow, like a bozo. Sure. Alright guys, please don't judge me. I have had a stomach infection for a very long time that I'm trying to heal from, and I have been severely underweight for a number of years. So yes, I am being vulnerable on camera and show you today of my body to show you what I do for healing. So I am very, very skinny and underweight. I do not promote being this skinny. Please understand that. So now we're going to start doing the bentonite clay. I have my glass right here. And clay. If you are in the works or in the search for bentonite healing clay, let's see, I don't think this is the food grade kind. No, this does not say food grade safe on it, so don't be ingesting this. But if you are looking for bentonite clay, you can find some in my Amazon store. How I get that type of testing? Yeah, it was a blood test through North Plains Laboratory. Anybody can order testing through them, but my naturopath ordered testing through them, and that's when I found out like my chronic inflammation markers. I found out the heavy metals that were in my body, what type of like digestive enzymes were going on. So it was through North Plains Laboratory. I followed them on Instagram. If you remind me, I can send you a link to them and you can check out the prices and the testing and different things if you like. But if you're not interested in that kind of stuff, like I took my piercings out and I'm still sick. So it's not like, oh, the metal was what was doing it. Well, I still do have a filling though in my tooth. You know, so it's not like I'm saying, oh, I took them out and then I healed, because that didn't happen. Alright, now for this clay, what I'm going to be doing is, I have to decide if I'm going to be doing my face and my armpits and my stomach, because you don't want to be touching your armpits and then like try to touch the face, right? You want to do face, probably face, stomach, and then maybe pits. You're breaking up quite a bit. I can't tell if it's my end. Oh no! I feel like it's always like that in this bathroom. Shoot. Let me know if it's like better in a few minutes. Usually when my air conditioner kicks on, that's when it gets really loud and I have to speak up because it's literally like right outside the window. But it hasn't kicked on, so I don't know why I'm breaking up. And there's the air conditioner that just kicked on. And these will go up in here. So we're kind of just working with what we got. Hopefully it gets better. Oh, okay. So let's see. Am I doing my face? No. I'm just gonna do pits and stomach today. So hair up. You can also bentonite clay your hair, scalp. You detoxify your hair. If your hair is colored, especially like red, probably do not do this to your hair. And then I'm also going to be grabbing apple cider vinegar. I made these apple cider vinegar when my fiance is not here because he gags over the smell. It turns his stomach, it makes him queasy. He just does not enjoy it. So I use apple cider vinegar around him. When I'm on my own, I use it. It has such great medicinal properties and it makes the clay bind better. It mixes better. If you're going to be mixing this clay with water in order to make it into a paste, it's going to be clumpy and the consistency is not going to be as beautiful and silky and creamy as it is when it reacts with the apple cider vinegar. So I do use apple cider vinegar. It is a little bit stinky. It dries a little more and it's kind of itchy, but it's also good for what it's doing. So I'm going to go and get the apple cider vinegar. into the spray bottle inside out. Oh, great. Okay, that wasn't too hard. It's a clumsy day. Okay, now remember again, no metal for this. And here is what bentonite clay looks like. It is soft, it is beautiful, it is light in color, it is velvety. It's a just like really nice, fine. I don't want to say silk because it's not silk, it's just really nice fine clay. It's so beautiful. Can you use a different type of vinegar? I don't tend to have apple cider vinegar because I can't have apple. Honestly, I've never had that question asked before. I would assume that vinegar would be, like white vinegar would be okay, just because white vinegar has cleansing properties, and I've heard of people putting like vinegar on their joints when their joints swell up or hurt, so I would assume vinegar would also do the same. Try it out, let me know, or also do a quick search to see if there's any other bloggers or people out there who have done that, just because I personally have not had experience doing that. I don't want to tell you something that isn't right. So please do your own research on that because I'm not positive. And now, honestly, I just wing this. I literally wing this for however much surface space I'm gonna need. If I need to make more, I make more. If I have too much, that's when I usually end up doing a face mask. I usually end up like really washing my hands, especially if I touch my armpits before I touch my face again. So there is no like set recipe for this. You just kind of do as you go. So let's see. I'm not doing my face. I'm gonna do my armpits. I'm gonna do I've had such problems here. So let's get started. I'm just gonna pour something. And this came with a cute little wooden scoop, like as even a reminder, like don't use metal. We'll give you a wooden one. How cute. This is the brand Sutra. And it is rich in minerals, rich in vitamins, anti-aging properties. It draws out toxins, and it also softens and tones the skin tone. So here's the thing though, when you use this, guys, the circulation is insane, okay? It's going to be literally, it's going to look red, it's going to look angry, it's going to look rashy, and you're going to be like, what the heck did I do? Am I having an allergic reaction? This stuff turns your skin so red because what it's doing is it's magnetizing, it's pulling those toxins out. And while that is happening, your blood is rushing to the surface of the skin, because when we have a cut or when something needs to be healed, we need blood to block that area and to send cells to that area and to start healing. That is exactly what is happening. Blood is rushing to the surface of the skin for healing. So it's going to be red because there's things going on right there. It's going to look angry, and after an hour, it will go away. So that's why I'm always telling people, if you have somewhere to eat, do not be doing this face mask right before you gotta leave somewhere. But do it at night when you don't know where to go, because your face... Sorry, I'm seeing a dog possibly going to be naughty in a few seconds. Oh no, she's just going to the bathroom, like a good girl. We have to watch to make sure that she doesn't go in the plants, and I have to let her inside really quickly. So I'll be back, and then we'll start with my time. I'm sorry for all the interruptions. It's just like one thing after another. It's not out there. I see you're warm. All right, thank you for being patient. Okay, so I'm gonna do some on my armpits and my stomach. So I'm just gonna put 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna do 4 scoops. Yep, that looks good. Great, thanks. I'll have a look. Okay, good. Keep yourself safe. So, ooh, that smells good. I am using sodium bentonite clay. You will also find out there on the market calcium bentonite clay. So there's different properties to each of these. I went with sodium just because I knew that I resonate with salt. I don't get enough salt in my diet personally. I've had hesitation over and over. They're saying my electrolytes are low, my salt levels are low. No matter, I'm taking salt tablets and it's still not helping. So I went with sodium bentonite clay. So I was like, maybe I need even more salt in my body. I have yet to try the calcium bentonite clay, but if you try it, you let me know. I went with sodium just because that's what I was feeling. And then I'm just going to pour enough to make a nice consistency, nice taste. And I'm just going to mix it with my fingers. And I'm going to wash my hands before I start mixing this to really make sure my hands are clean. I mean, it's not touching my face, so it's not like that big of a deal, but you won't need a lot of liquid. Well, you're gonna need more than what I just did because there's not enough. Oh no, there's a hair in there already. Jeez. Still feel like it's gonna need more. All right. So just keep pouring until you have enough to make your mud. Don't worry about adding a textbook recipe. Okay. Going to wash my hands before I start mixing all of that in. So wash your hands. Alrighty. A little bit more liquid. You're still breaking up quite a bit for me. I think it's mine, so I'll have to leave it for now. I'll definitely watch the video later on. Okay, bye, and I'm so sorry I was doing that. I hope it's my internet. But thank you so much for being here and having lunch with me. And good luck on your house offer. Big wishes and much love. Okay, so now we have the kind of consistency that we want. Starting to make mud. It's going to look like mud. It's going to look like clay. So literally looks like clay. It's exactly how you want it. And yeah, we have enough. So I'll try to take all of it out right now. So that's enough to put on your stomach, to put on your armpits, probably cover your whole body with them. So we made enough. So we're going to do the stomach first. So you'll see with the apple cider vinegar, it created a nice, smooth, see? Nice, smooth clay to work with. And you just take it down. And it's so much smoother. Now, if you're using, you don't have to use vinegar. You can use water, but like I said, if you're using water, it's kind of clumpy and stuff is falling off. And I just like it so much more with the apple cider vinegar. Now, bentonite clay, what is it for? It is for detoxifying heavy metals. So you'll know when you get the whole intestinal tract back here. It is for detoxifying heavy metals, parasites, just doesn't belong in the body. So we're just going to cover the whole front of the body. And now the colon goes ascending colon, transverse colon, and descending colon. So whenever your stomach is hurting, it's a good idea to rub them in clockwise position. That'll help move everything up, over, down, and out. That's the goal, is to exit. So clockwise. Whenever you're just rubbing your stomach or doing kind of a mask or something, kind of try to go in a clockwise fashion. And then up here too. So there is this move that I do called the colon roll for the my practice decongestive lymphatic massage people. I have them lay on the table, and the first thing I do before I do any kind of lymphatics on them is colon roll. So the colon can actually get stuck. It loops, it comes up, turns, and it loops again and comes down. And that second loop is also seen to be, it just gets caught. So many people's colon gets caught on that rib. And so pulling on it, massaging it, or cleansing it, putting more clay, that's why I'm putting the clay over here, just because this area can get stuck, and this is getting stuck. This is why IBS can be flared up. Just muscle from the colon spasm out, right? They're getting stuck. Alrighty, so we're pretty good. Now we're going to do the armpits. Honestly, we have so much, I'm going to put like a little bit more just because I have an abundance of clay. I didn't make too much. I probably should do my face, but I don't want to. Now we do the armpits. Oops, hang on, I just got a bunch of clay on my bra. So this is also really good for if you have dark spots, right? Because it evens out your skin tone. So the ancients, our ancestors, used to put this mineral mud right from shores, put this mineral mud onto their skin and go and walk throughout the day. It would prevent them from sunburn, but also it was remineralizing or replenishing their bodies while also at the same time detoxifying them. So ancient mud is a very ancient